Hello Cancer, welcome to your weekly tarot reading. I am in Roselle Forest. It is beautifully still and calm here. And it smells of lichen. I liken the lichen. I'm going to do a four-part reading for you. First will be past, present and future. But don't get hung up on time because the past is just memory, the future is just desire, and the present is a present. Then I will pull out your shadow and ego cards. Shadow is what your vulnerabilities are, what you're hiding from us, and the ego is what you're projecting out to hide your vulnerabilities, and looking at the dynamic between those two. And then I'll pull out an influence is working in your favour card, and obstacles working against you card, and what's going on with that as well. And then I'll take out 3 cards from Spirit for advice for the coming week. It's a energetically important time. Pleiades portals open, so you should be receiving messages right now. Obviously, when you get this video, when it premieres, it'll be past that. But right now, I'm channeling from Divine. Let's see what's in store for you, Cancer. Oh, first card out is Strength. You are mastering something just now. You're mastering, I think, your fears. You're becoming courageous. And the thing is, when it comes to bravery and strength, you can't do that without fear. Bravery means nothing if you're not scared. I mean, it's going and doing something scary because you're not scared of it isn't bravery. You're currently learning how to master your fear and do things anyway. Feeling the fear and doing it anyway. Present position. 3 of Wands. Waiting for your... See that card as well with the dominoes. Waiting for everything to be in order. For things to be taking action. Waiting for everything to go. You've put all your pieces in place and now you're just waiting for the results to come in. Let's see your future, sorry. Knight of Materials, Pentacles. Taking slow, steady, careful progress towards a financial outcome, or not necessarily financial, but like a stable outcome, an outcome that will make you feel safe and secure. Card at the bottom for these is 9 of Wands. So take a look at that. She's feeling fully in mastery of everything. Power. There's power coursing through you right now. Is it? I think you're blocked from it. Feeling powerless in a situation. Oh, it's started to rain. Oh, it's beautiful rain. Not feeling very powerful. Feeling blocked from power, actually, that's the thing. Maybe this is the whole idea that you're coming to call upon your strength and master your fear because you're not feeling very powerful in this scenario. You've put a lot of effort and work into putting your pieces into place, and currently waiting to see that. It is slow progress. It's slow progress for what you're trying to achieve right now. All 3 of these cards have some reference to moon, planetary things. There is lunar eclipse in Sagittarius coming up next week, so maybe it could be something to do with that. It'll be Tuesday the 25th, I think. I'm not very good with numbers. I'm going to take a long shot and suggest possibly that the thing that you're waiting on may come to fruition at that lunar eclipse. It's a super blood moon, and it's closing up the Pleiades portal as well, and also Mercury in retrograde's happening around that time too. So things are kind of getting... Things might come to a conclusion around about that time. Maybe you're going to have to call upon your strength at that point. Call upon your bravery. I mean, something's on your head. Like, this is in your past. This is memory. Memory is mastering... The memory is of mastering your fears. Oh, it's got a message in. Not necessarily mastering your fears. Mastering your bestial side. Now, I'm a big fan of bestial sides. My name is Dr. Beast. mastering the beast within, mastering your part. But I don't see beast as being a negative thing, but I think in this regard, you think of it as being a negative thing. Our primitive selves, our more natural, instinctual selves are not to be feared. They are to be embraced, loved, appreciated. They are good things. Oh, what I'm hearing is that you've been training yourself not to be your usual, most basic, primitive self. Not even primitive, like primal self. Who the essence of who you are is something that you've been trying to contain for a while, possibly for other people's benefits, but there's genuinely no need to do that. If you don't vibe at your best self as your actual true authentic self, then you're just literally causing problems. How is anyone meant to relate to you if you can't show them who you actually are, If you want your soul tribe, if you want to build that stable future for yourself, you're going to need to start letting people in, baby. Right, let's see your shadow and your ego. Let's see what's happening with that. What's this vulnerability? Is it this bestial self? Oh, go on, show your bestial self, Cancer. I know that you're not really good at showing your vulnerabilities and stuff, but go on, just do it. Show us your tasty, tasty insides. Right, shadow card for Cancer. Nine of materials. I heard privilege really strongly there. Are you ashamed of your privilege? Is your privilege something that you aren't necessarily comfortable with? Do you feel it? Ooh. Do you feel it's something that that you're judged on? Or are you scared of being judged on your privilege? That's not what privilege is for. Privilege is there as a kind of reminder that that some of us have it better than other people, and we have to use our privilege as a platform. Don't be ashamed of your privilege. Don't hide your privilege. Use your privilege. Embrace what you have. Understand that you have it better than some people, and then use that power of having it better than some people to open it up and make it more level the playing field, man. It's coming across really strongly as privilege. You're hiding your privilege right now. It's a bit of a shitty thing to do, Cancer. Ego. It's the Hanged Man. The Hanged Muse in this deck. In a state of in-between. And needing a new perspective. Dangling is coming across really clearly. I think you're projecting to the world that you're a lot more precarious than you actually are. The card for the ego, the shadow and ego spread is the Five of Cups, Five of Emotions in reverse, which is, in this deck, it always comes clear to me is that you've been hurt so badly that you're freezing your heart over so that nobody else can get in, which is such a Cancerian thing to do. It's in reverse, right? You hurt yourself. You're punishing yourself for actions possibly that aren't even your fault, considering what the rest of this spread is saying. I'm not saying someone else did something to you, but it's just circumstantial. And you're punishing yourself for that and freezing that heart over, not letting anyone else in because you're going to get hurt. Presenting yourself as being very precarious when actually you're really okay. Like, the dynamic between this is the Devil. In the background there's butterfly or moth as well. Somebody. Oh, no, it came in clear. It's not somebody. You did this to someone. You had someone on. Built up a connection with them. and they were completely under your control. But that's not a state of being that you're comfortable with, of having someone who is so deeply connected with you. You're not comfortable with that scenario. What you are comfortable with is people feeling sorry for you. That's what's coming in real clear. So instead of understanding you're very privileged and have a lot of power and all these things, what you're scared, like that's your fear, isn't it? Your fear is being seen as not vulnerable. Oh, Cancer. Your fear is being seen as being someone who is actually together and got their shit together and responsible for things. Okay, you've been avoiding responsibility by claiming that you're more precarious and vulnerable than you actually are. And that's at odds with what your identity is. In that scenario, I would take a real big exploration into why you feel the need to be looked after and to be pitied. There'll be something back in your history, probably in your childhood, that you realise you got attention for, a sob story, and the attention that you got for being vulnerable was something that vibed well with you. There does you no justice. It does you no justice to pretend like you are hard done by. What will do you justice is to sit in your actual power. Start focusing your attention. You're in need of a perspective shift, right? So shift the attention onto what you can do rather than what you've experienced in the hardships. Let the world see how powerful you are, Cancer. Let the world see these beautiful things that you can do. All right, let's see your influences working in your favor. Ooh. Influences working in your favor. 7 of Voices and Page of Voices. Page of Voices is information, but in this card in particular, it's intelligence, as in like CIA intelligence, like recon. You're gathering information on someone. Gathering information, researching. But 7 of Voices, 7 of Swords, deception. And highest truth. This is this chick here. She's like highest truth. Highest you. Highest Cancer. All the information that you're receiving right now is actually just falsities. So the recon mission is actually kind of fruitless. However, you can get that recon by tapping into highest self. If you tap into highest Cancer, you're going to get the information you need in. That'll be working in your favor. Dynamic. 10 of Pentacles, 10 of Materials in reverse. Feeling very insecure and unstable. That's why you're needing to get as much information as possible. Are you doing a bit of spying online? Are you researching people online? And that's because you don't feel safe just now. You're not feeling very safe. Oh. Sorry, channeled in something. It's not you doing the research. Someone's doing the research on you. And that's because you've been acting unstable just now. And the information isn't true. Oh, 3. Oh, God, that's too many. Silly billies. There we go. 3's fine. 3's plenty. Obstacles working against you. Ooh. Obstacles working against you. 8 of Emotions. Walking away. Someone's leaving your situation. Somebody's leaving you. And this is not in your favor. The Empress in reverse. Maternal energy. Mom. 10 of Emotions. emotional fulfillment. This feels full. Full. Now, the card for the overall spread is the moon, which is your card. Mysteries. And it's also, that is a blood moon, which is coming up, obviously. So influence working in your favor. Someone's doing research on you, and not all that information is going to be correct. And that's because you're acting really unstable just now, like not insecure, like things are shaky for you just now. There's no terra firma for you, so they're finding out why. That is good. That's good, because somebody gives a shit. What's working against you is that somebody has left, and it was someone who was nurturing you, somebody who did look after you, somebody who really soaked into that self-pity that you had. And they're happier that they left. Ooh, cha! Let's get some advice. What can Cancer do for the coming week? Oh. Nine of Cups, Four of Cups, and Knight of Swords, and Seven of Cups in reverse. So be grateful for what you have. You're actually very, very fucking blessed. Like we're talking about with this privilege card, you're actually very blessed. Please be appreciative for what you have. Do not jump into something that replaces the last thing. This is asking you to reject an offer of love. Don't go jumping to the next person who offers just because you want to fill that void. Move towards the truth. Fast movement towards truth. Start to understand yourself, please. Start to explore that. There's no other option. If you're wanting actual love, if you're wanting actual romance, someone who's going to really love you for who you are, you're going to need to know who the fuck you are first, Cancer. Can't be more blunt than that. I hope that was good for you. I'm really sorry if it was a bit of a harsh message, but unfortunately I just read what the cards say. Get in touch if you'd like a personalised reading. You can find me on Instagram. And I am looking forward to seeing you next week and getting through this very energetically powerful portal. Have a good time, Cancer. See you later.